Utterback, and today we are going to be learning about a lot of exciting things. So let's first start off with our objective. So our objective is, I can explore how structures and functions help organisms to survive in their environment. Oh man, there's a lot of big words in there. Can someone raise their hand and tell me a word that was a little tricky for them? Yes, cow, organisms. What is an organism? Well, an organism is anything that is living and has basic needs. So, a cheetah is an organism, a flower, a tree, a stingray, or a monkey. And guess what? We're all organisms too. And then what was another tricky word? Yes, koala, environment. So an environment is like a home. It's where something lives. So for example, the environment for a sea turtle is the ocean. Awesome. Now, are there any more tricky words? Structure. That is a tricky one. So a structure is something that is made out of parts. And a structure can even be your hand. My hand is a structure. And a function is what that structure does. So, my hand is a structure, and what does my hand do? Yes, it can pick up things. Like I can pick up my granola bar. I can put my granola bar down. And that is because that is its function. It can pick up stuff. Oh, you're right, koala. It can also open doors. And yeah, so that is my structure and function. So now we're going to associate some movements with these words to help us remember what our objective is. So, after I do a motion, I want you to repeat after me, okay? Awesome. I can. We're going to point to ourselves. Explore. We're going to act like we're on a safari and we're looking for some really cool animals. Explore. How structures, hold up your hand. How structures and functions, pick up something on your desk. Put it down. Help organisms, point to everyone in the classroom. Help organisms to survive. Because my structure, my hand, helps me survive by picking up things and making sure I can eat my food, drink my water, and get my basic needs. Awesome. To survive in their environment. So we're going to make a house because that's our environment. In our environment. So let's say all together. I can explore how structures and functions help organisms to survive in their environment. Awesome, guys. Great job. Now we're going to move to our language objective. Our language objective is I can explore how structures and functions help organisms to survive in their environment by using images and orally saying my ideas. That sound a little familiar? You're so right, koala. Yes, it is very similar to our content objective, but it has a few extra words. Can someone find them? Yes, cow, there's images. And, oh, yeah, koala, there's orally. So orally, that's a tricky word. Orally is to say and is to talk. So we're going to do our motions again. We're going to add in some new motions for images and orally. So images, you're going to act like you're holding a camera, and you're going to click down on the flash and take a picture. Wow! Awesome. And then orally, we're going to act like our hand is a mouth, and it is talking. Awesome, guys. Let's say it all together. I can explore how structures and functions help help organisms. Oh, I was already trying to say the other definition. Help organisms, all of us, to survive in their environments using images and by orally saying my ideas. Awesome, guys. What do you think we're going to be learning about today? I think that's a great prediction. Oh, and I think there's going to be a lot of pictures of animals. Oh, I cannot wait. So, my learning strategy that I'm using in my lesson is visual scaffolding. So visual scaffolding is where the teacher identifies words that might be tricky for students to understand and associates an image with them. So that way students get a better understanding and a more concrete one. So the first step to visual scaffolding is to identify those problem words that will be tricky. So for my lesson, it is structure, function, organism, and environment. Those are the ones I thought would be a little difficult. So identify them. Then my next step is to find visuals associated with them. So I decided to find visuals all associated to one animal and use a bald eagle as my example. So I have created a PowerPoint, which is step 3. Step 3 is you organize all of them and get ready to present them. So I organized all of mine. So here is an example of an organism. There's the bald eagle. Then I have its environment, I have its structure, and I have its function. So the structure I focused on was the wings, and then the function I focused on is, the function is to fly. Now my fourth step is to engage students. So we're going to go over a few examples. Like shark, tree, and giraffe, and then I'm going to engage students by asking, how does the long neck help the giraffe survive? And the students are going to think about it, and that's how I'm going to start engaging them. And this is actually a picture dictionary. So this will be a great resource for them in the future. Now, the fifth and final step of visual scaffolding is to have students add on to it, build onto their file. So each student will have a copy of this slideshow, and they will be able to add more. They will be able to come up with their own animals, and there's places for them to put a picture of the animal, the structure, the function, and how does the structure help the organism survive.